So, hi, I'm going to bring you. I found this article about making soups, homemade soups, from the New York Times. So, basic vegetable soup, carrot, ginger. You need about a pound of fresh vegetables, 3 cups of water, and a blender or food processor. Though a potato masher can be pressed into service. The result will be 2 generous portions of velvety warmth or 4 or more modest servings. Adding personality is up to you. The basic soup can be enriched by placing the water with stock, adding heavy cream or coconut milk, or stirring in some olive oil, basil, or a nut oil. Lightly sauteed ginger, chilies, onion, garlic, or shallots can be pureed with the vegetables. The soup can be dressed with Greek yogurt, fresh goat cheese, pesto, or chili crisp. You can add a scattering of croutons, capers, chives, or other minced herbs. Some grated cheese, diced avocados, scallions, toasted almonds, or pine nuts. So the following is a template for basic soup done with carrots and ginger. So it says it takes 30 minutes. 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, 1 tablespoon minced fresh ginger, 1 pound of carrots, about 8, peeled, trimmed, and cut into chunks, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, salt, and 1 tablespoon finely minced carrot tops or other herbs, optional. So heat the oil, medium, 3-quart saucepan, add ginger, saute a few minutes until softened, stir in carrots, 3 cups water. Bring to boil, lower heat to a lively simmer, and cook until carrots are very tender. When pierced with a knife, 15 to 20 minutes. Remove from heat, then add 3 to 4 ice cubes to hasten cooling. Puree in a blender or food processor. Return to saucepan and bring to a simmer. Adjust consistency if desired by adding water or by stirring for longer to thicken. Add lemon juice and season to taste with salt. Spoon into warm bowls of shallow soup plates. Strew some herbs in center of the bowl and serve. Other soup combination: asparagus, broccoli, cauliflower, creamy tomato, lentils, and sausage. I use vegetarian sausage. Start with 2/3 cup of raw lentils. They'll cook for about 30 minutes. Then add more water. And the sausage, I use vegetarian sausage. Potato leek is a winner, classic. You may want to add cream and float some minced chives or salmon. And then you have something I don't know. What is sunchoke and potato? I don't know. Garlic as the base and Greek yogurt on top. Watercress, like the entire bunch, stems and all. Then add cream. Use the entire bunch, sorry. Reserve a few little sprigs for garnish. Or white or black bean, oh, that's a winner. 14 to 16 ounce can of beans, rinsed. I would soak beans in water. That's better than a can. Rinse cans, simmer briefly in water with seasonings like garlic, chili, or onion before hitting your machine. Bits of something. Oh, it says pork. Oh, no, we don't eat meat. We can use like some sort of meat substitute. So I also like cauliflower, and they have a recipe for cauliflower here. 1 large cauliflower, 2 tablespoons black pepper, 3 tablespoons canola oil, plus more as needed, half a cup of rice wine vinegar, 5 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons raw or light brown sugar, 6 garlic cloves smashed and peeled, 3 bay leaves, 1 Thai chili, half lengthwise, 3 scallions, thinly sliced for serving. Trim the leaves from the cauliflower, cut through the roots, 8 wedges, season both sides with salt and pepper. Remove any loose cauliflower pieces. In a large skillet or Dutch oven, heat the oil over medium-high heat. Place 1 layer of the wedges in the skillets, cut side down. Cook without removing them until browned on one side. 3 to 4 minutes. Transfer to a plate. And wait, what is this? And continue until all the cauliflower is seared. Adding more oil as needed. Return all the cauliflower to the pan with uncooked side facing down. Add 1/4 cup water. Any loose cauliflower pieces, 2 tablespoons black pepper, rice wine vinegar, soy sauce, say sugar, garlic, bay leaves, and Thai chili. Cover and simmer over medium heat, and cauliflower is crisp tender. About 5 minutes. Uncover, turn the heat to medium high, and cook, basting the cauliflower occasionally with the sauce until the cauliflower is tender and the sauce is thickened and reduced to about, okay, make this up, to about 3/4 cup, 8 to 10 minutes. Wow, this is very exact. Serve the cauliflower with plenty of sauce and sprinkle of scallions. If you plan to eat rice, it's called adobo. Bring 1 3/4 cup water to a boil in a medium saucepan before you start the recipe. Stir in 1 tablespoon salt, 1 cup of long grain rice. Cover and let simmer on the lowest heat possible for 18 minutes. Proceed with the adobo. Let the rice sit, cover and off the heat until the adobo is ready. Fluff rice with a fork before serving. I love cauliflower and rice. It's a winner. So although potatoes and cauliflower is also pretty good. So these recipes are what I recommend from the New York Times at the moment. Let's look at the cartoons. What are the cartoons? And there's a musician here as well, giving voice to an ailing climate. Ignorance, the new album by Tamara Lindemann, explores the global problem. This should be interesting. And I just want to say the end. Oh, this is the doggy. She says like this. Sometimes I noticed about classic songwriting throughout history, like Motown songs or Beatles songs, is that they take a feeling from the air and what everyone is feeling, and then they give it a melody. You have to listen to this. Lindemann said, there is something beautifully alchemical about that. So I don't know how somebody could write so much about music without listening, really, describing music. But yeah. And we have about museums. You can go online and look into museums. The Met in New York reopened. Interesting. It's a good museum to visit. I haven't been there in years. And let's read some cartoons. Snoopy. Oh, Lucy's there. Okay, always good. Wait, can you see this? Snoopy typed my term paper for me. I can hardly wait for my teacher to see it. So Lucy says, have you looked at it yourself, sir? No, I haven't had the time, but what difference does it make? I'm sure he did a good job. And Snoopy said, I hope she appreciates the little improvements I put in. This is Peppermint Patty. And then we have Garfield. Yawn. You know what makes me sleepy? Waking up. So this is good. And this is, I like Dilbert. Like, is it a coincidence that the only part of your presentation I understand is also clearly wrong? Well, you caught me. I'm actually a fraud. I offer my resignation effectively, immediately. Goodbye. If only life was like that, huh? This is the first time I ever won a meeting. I have to say it feels good. So that was good. And peace, light, and love from our place to yours.